I've already been pretty. I was pretty in my younger days. I was pretty in my teens, my 20s, 30s, 40s, and I became old girl pretty in my 50s and currently in my 60s. So I'm not trying to be pretty anymore. I have been a fool. I was a fool for most of my life, especially when it came down to men. Now, I might not be young girl pretty anymore, but I'm certainly too old to be young, foolish again. All right? When it comes to men or anything else. Now, we all make mistakes. We don't get it right sometimes first time. But look, ladies, women who are in your 60s and 50s, I just have a question. Have y'all noticed the change in the men from when we were growing up, became teenagers? What happened to those old school men like my dad and my brothers? I mean, what happened to those men who worked hard, took care of their families, and wouldn't dare ask a woman for money? I mean, what happened? I know what happened. Pornography and crack. That's just my take on it. That's what I believe in. Pornography is more accessible now. And I got in these men's head and messed them all up. Look, I've been to the city. I went to the city when I was young, and I've never saw a grown man with a sign up asking for money and didn't show any shame in approaching a woman and asking her for money. I don't mind giving to the poor, but men, y'all are supposed to be the providers. When did this happen? When did this happen? Oh, I know what happened in my life. I got married over 30 some years ago, and I stopped looking. At least my late ex-husband thought enough for me to marry me. I give him that. Even though our marriage didn't work out, I will give him that to the day that I die. He knew that I was not a one night stand or a booty call. I was in church trying to do right. He saw me. He wanted me. He figured the only way to get me was to marry me, and that's it. And you know what? I go by those same standards today, even stronger. So I got married and I turned my head and I stopped looking. And then by the time I was divorced and became a divorced widow, this new breed of men came into the picture. Must have changed over time. I don't know what happened to them. I just don't get it. You can't even talk to them or be nice to them without them assuming that you want to do stuff with them. My daughter said, Mom, stop talking and laughing to them because they're going to think you flirting with them. And I ain't flirting with y'all. Just being myself. They automatically assume that's what you want. At least back in the day, they would flirt with you and call you up. Try to take you to the movies, take you out to dinner, and be nice. My late ex-husband had my car fixed, and he took my daughters to Chuck E. Cheese. Yep, he would let me know, look, I'm a provider, and I'm going to take care of your children. 30 days later, yeah, I was married. That's a different story. But what is going on with these dudes? I will tell you this. You better stay out of a praying woman of God's face. I'm not bringing anybody in my house to lay up, eat, and sleep rent free. Ain't got no money, ain't got no Jesus, and ain't even much as got any common sense. I don't know where y'all came from. I must have blinked. I did blink. I was married. And I blinked. And there y'all are. Here y'all show up. Men not what they used to be. Where are you? The good old school men. Where are you? I don't want you right now, but I want to know. Did y'all just die out? It's a hot mess out here. I'm going to serve the Lord, and I want to be a rich old lady. I'll let God and money be my husband. Happy Wednesday.